Hey, good afternoon, everybody. So I just kind of wanted to make a video to see if we can use some kind of like a stock market day trading type of techniques to predict like card prices. You know, when to buy, when to sell. You know, when to hold, kind of stuff like that. So I wanted to look at the Raichu from Paldea Evolved. That card right there, that one and the Tyranitar keep flip-flopping, who's the most expensive. The Raichu's currently sitting at $57.47, and the Tyranitar I think is sitting around $45. It's been there for about a week or so, but like I said, they keep flip-flopping, and you know, I want to kind of look at the like the trend line kind of thing for these. So you know, looking at the TCG player graph for 1 year, you can see, you know, it kind of goes up to it, you know, it starts at about $20.05 at the beginning of the year, and then it goes up to about $48.71. Then it drops down to $31.13. Now it's currently sitting at $57.47. So with that data and using, you know, some of the techniques like day trading type techniques, can we predict where the new low, the new low is going to be, and then the next new high? So like I said, you can see the little chart here that I kind of marked up. So the lows are usually the supports. You don't want to see your trend line go below the support zone, and then the resistance is the where it stops and then continue to go back down. And we want to see it break through that resistance area so we can predict, you know, what it's going to do later. So let me bring up a different graph here that's a little more in depth here. Okay, so on this graph here, we have our green lines, which the green and red line in the middle that's solid is our trend line. Green is for gains, and the red is for when it gives back some of its gains, some of its percentage gains. And that's like our technical data. We have technical data where we started at $20.05. We went up 142.94%, or $28.66 earlier in the year to $48.71. And then we give back 36.9% of you know, that $48.71 there to come back down to a new support that's higher than the last one of $31.13. So I mean, kind of cool to see that, you know, we didn't come back down to that $20.05 or even worse, because some cards will do that. Some cards will come back down even lower. It's crazy. But then, you know, so from that $31.13, we climbed not quite like we did the 142%, climbed 84%, 84.61, but 84% of a higher number is it's almost close. So previously it climbed $28.66, and now you can see it climbed $26.34. So that's where we're sitting now at $57.47. And then we want to speculate. So now those first couple triangles over here on the left side, those are technical triangles. All the data in there is all technical. That's past. It's written in stone. We can't change that stuff. And then you have this blue triangle at the end here. That's my speculation triangle. And using the prior data there, I feel that we could see it drop from the $57.47, if that is the last, because we don't know if it's stopping right there yet at $57.47. But if it does, if that's where it's stopping, we could see it come down possibly 15.9%, or another $9.14. And I think the new support zone, or the new low here, will be $48.33, which is quite a bit higher than the $31.13 for previously, and the $20.05 on our trend line, our solid trend line there. So like, I was wanting to buy this a copy of this Raichu for the investment binder, and right now at $57.47, I don't think it's a good time to buy. It's a good time to sell, but not a good time to buy. Our target is about $48.33. I think if you buy in that range, $48 to $50, you're going to be okay right there. You buy at the 57, it's probably going to come down just a little bit. But using all this data, I think that the next time it does a climb, it should be around $67.80. It should go up another $10.33 or so from the $48.33, not from the $57.47 actually. So these are the two new targets right here. Is our trend line should come down to about $48.33, and then we should go back up to 67, 80. Maybe next time it climbs in the next few months or so. But yeah, I just wondered. I mean, I not these perfect trend lines like this don't always work. Doesn't always happen. Like the Groudon from the same set, its trend line did one of these. So I mean, we don't know if it's going to give some of that back, but if you're using speculative type of data that's supported by technical data, it should give some back. But that trend line on that Groudon is ridiculous right now. But yeah, so these are our targets right here. Like, I'm not going to buy the Raichu right now because like I said, I looked at it and I looked at the Tyranitar, and it made me want to like reach into the old stuff that I've learned a little bit about, stocks and the stock market and day trading kind of stuff like that. So this is kind of where we're at here. So right now is a good time to probably sell right now or in the next week or so. But when you start seeing that trend line start going down, expect to be able to pick this up probably around that $48 mark. It's all speculative. Don't take this as solid written in stone advice. If you want to buy it now, because later on this year it will be higher than the 57. You might take a little bit of a loss, but then you might go up. It happened when I bought my house. I bought my house in 2009 for $345,000, and it went the value went down to about like 279. But I was in it for the long haul. You know what I mean? So I knew that it was going to go up as long as I just stayed. Pay your mortgage, and it's gonna go up. And sure enough, it has gone up tremendously. So it's kind of cool to use this kind of data with your support zones and your resistance zones, and the support zones should step up, and the resistance zones, we're going to break through those resistance zones and make new higher resistance zones, and this can help you when you're purchasing and buying these cards, collecting, whether you're collecting or you're buying sealed products or cards for your investment, But anyway, yeah, just want to kind of look at this. And so this is specifically for the Raichu. Every card is going to be different. And so, yeah, so this is my target. I'm going to target that Raichu when it gets near that $48.33. If it doesn't do that, then I'm gonna have to reevaluate the technical data here and see if I can't come up with another number right there. But like I said, this is our speculative climb for this card. All right, man. Hope you enjoyed that. It was a little bit different, just I was bored trying to come up with a way to try to figure out where the price on that Raichu is going to be, soon. But anyway, all right, man. You guys have a good day. I'm out.